Hey guys, so I wanted to show you an interesting feature in Visual Studio where you can check off this checkbox in the options here that will automatically, with GitHub Copilot, prompt for the next user suggestion. So in options, and this is the new options look and feel, and to enable that you go options preview, but the classic works the same way. You essentially can just search, and I searched for next and I found it under Copilot completions. This was unchecked. So let's see the experience where enable next edit suggestions is not enabled. So we're going to say on render, I want to show a list of user settings that are empty. And I have this page here for user settings with the code behind in Blazor, and allow it to use. Okay, so now I'm going to just tab through this. Okay, let's assume that that's good, but obviously it needs these models and stuff. Okay, so let's see how it would be if we enabled this. Okay, so I'm going to say on render list user as blank list of user settings. So far, nothing, right? Okay, so I get it. So maybe it took a sec. Okay, so no errors. So we got a bunch of stuff here. We got the class, a add, a remove, a update, and a public API to get it. Like, let's say you're calling user settings as a ref or reference in Blazor. You do @ref equals user settings. So then how do we show this in here? Let's see if we're fine. We can do that. I don't know, redacted project name. Oh, redacted as in maybe got this from, GitHub somewhere. Seriously, you're just gonna add some usings, right? So let's see if we can do this different way. We're gonna take this and copy it, or let's say cut it. And then in the code block here, maybe it doesn't know about the code behind yet. Okay, so then if we have this, we have to say code. We're going to say, I don't know, let's see if we can do it like user UI for user settings. Well, it does a C# fine, but gets into using hell a little bit with the front end stuff. So how about we just do actually the default layout should handle that. So we're gonna say, let me just start some UI, see if it does anything. Why? Clearly there is one. Oh, right. Guess there's not. Okay, so it's fine. So then we have no errors on the page. Let's get rid of this. Let's actually delete this so we don't have that. And let's see what it did. So it did get it from obviously what was on the page, and then it's going to loop through, and it made a button for remove. Okay, cool. So that's kind of it. It's like every time you go down and press tab, instead of having to like write, if you want to like write the next set of instructions, then you're going to have like this disabled. But if you want it to be like, you know, Wall-E, where the people just have the shakes on the spaceship and then just sip, you know, autopilot or copilot, you're going to say, you know, you're just going to press that and it'll write the next set of, you know, code that it thinks you're going to write. So enabling the next edit suggestions could be helpful for you in Visual Studio 2022 and higher. There might be a similar setting in Visual Studio Code. If you're interested in a video as such, please leave a comment down below. If you're interested in any other videos like this or similar that you want me to go through like a feature of Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code that would be beneficial, please let me know in the comments, or you can send an email to requests@socialdoneright.com. And I want to thank you for watching the video. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.